Taylor Swift. Danger. Danger. Hello, I'm H.G. Tudor. Taylor Swift is a narcissist. I had undertaken an extensive examination of her behaviours over a sustained period of time to reach that conclusion. She is a greater narcissist. She knows full well what she's doing. She knows she needs to control people. She has a carefully curated facade which portrays herself as this kind and meaningful individual, but doesn't suffer fools gladly. She draws men in. She chews them up and she spits them out. Her track record shows, and then she rubbishes them by releasing songs about such individuals. Notwithstanding the fact that so many men have found themselves falling by the wayside, and invariably that Taylor Swift always makes out that they are the baddie, Travis Kelce has been the latest that has fallen for the not inconsiderable charms of Taylor Swift, and we have seen their romance being played out through various public appearances and the attendant reportage. It is often the case that a narcissist will utilize the issue of marriage to secure control of the intimate partner primary source. They do so for the purposes of ensuring that the individual who is the greatest provider of fuel, character traits, and residual benefits is brought under control. Not all narcissists will necessarily marry. Some narcissists will marry one appliance but not another. If you want to understand why that happens, watch my video, He Married Her But Not Me. Why? Commonly, the narcissist will talk about, I can't wait to marry you, but then doesn't do so. The reason being, the future faking of potential marriage is sufficient to keep you under control, so that the narcissist is not suitably compelled to need to do anything else for the purposes of getting that person under control, because they remain around with the potential to become married. Often, it is the narcissist that is the prime mover for marriage, talking about it by way of future faking, or proposing at a very early juncture and getting married soon thereafter, a very short engagement period, sometimes not even getting engaged, moving straight to marriage. Commonly, it is the narcissist that is the individual that instigates the issue of marriage, talking about it for the purposes of future faking, or actually getting on and doing it. But there are other instances where the behavior of the narcissist in love bombing their victim causes that victim to be the one who proposes, particularly where it relates to traditional situation of the man proposing to the woman. And therefore, an individual who is so love-struck by the narcissist, who has laid it on thick with the love bombing, thinks, there's nothing more than I would love to be married to this so special person. There's no need to wait. We've had such a wonderful time together. This is so amazing. Through heightened emotional thinking, they fail to see the red flags. They fail to realize that moving towards marriage so early on in the relationship is likely to be a bad thing, because you've not really got to know this person. You have not seen them when they face various challenges in life. You've not seen them when they're tired, angry, upset, when they're dealing with what life throws at them. And particularly where you're dealing with a narcissist, all you're seeing is the golden period, where all that happens is that the narcissism provides the best of the narcissist to you, and you don't see anything else. And therefore you're duped into believing that this person is like this all of the time. Sweet, fun, sexy, interesting, tolerant, kind, whatever it might be, but it is positive in nature. And danger looms for Travis Kelce, as according to the Daily Mail and Ben Nagel, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift spark engagement rumours, as NFL star reportedly has asked pop star's dad Scott for permission to marry her. Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce's relationship is going from strength to strength, and there are now reports that wedding bells could be on the horizon for the high-profile pair. The pop superstar and the NFL icon started dating back in September. Thus, here we are just 3 months later with there being suggestion of marriage. She has attended 6 of his games for the Kansas City Chiefs this season. They have been spotted out and about in Kansas City and New York, and according to reports, they could now be moving on to the next stage of their romance. Page 6 report that Kelce has asked Swift's father, Scott, for permission to ask the pop star to marry him. A source close to Kelce told the site, Scott has been asked for his blessing and has wholeheartedly given it, and Travis has been talking to friends about a ring. While it is as yet unclear whether the rumours are true, Kelce and Scott did get on like a house on fire when they first met at Taylor's Eras show tour in Argentina. During the Chiefs' bye week, Kelce flew to accompany his girlfriend on the South American leg of her worldwide sold-out tour and was spotted in a VIP booth alongside Scott. At one point, Taylor changed the lyrics to one of her songs to reference going home to the guy on the Chiefs. Flattery, triangulation, and both Kelce and Scott Swift had an adorable reaction to the moment. When Taylor came off stage, videos showed her running straight into the arms of her man, and their romance has only been going one way since. Last weekend, she headed to Kansas City to see him face off against the Bills, and there are reports she will also be in Foxborough, Massachusetts on Sunday when he and his teammates face the New England Patriots. Taylor has enjoyed an incredible 2023, and in the last week she turned 34 and was named Time Magazine's Person of the Year, see parts pass him. If the reports of an imminent wedding are true, then 2024 is set up to be an even better year than this one. Thus, true to form, we see the instance of marriage being utilised by a narcissist to secure control over an intimate partner primary source who is completely unaware of what he is dealing with. That he is consequently being drawn into an entanglement further and further, and is naturally so besotted with Taylor Swift that even at this early stage, just 3 months after seeing one another, he believes that they should get married. This is typical of the narcissistic dynamic, a very swift marriage. But let us see. Do people below the line see what's going on here? Do they recognise that this is an ensnarement between a narcissist and a victim, that this swiftness, pardon the pun, to move towards marriage is part of the golden period, part of the narcissistic dynamic, and is a red flag? Grixby writes, please make this incessant nonsense stop. Yassi Man announces breakup song is gonna be epic. Ms. Alice Palace, way too soon. Cardigan, their whole relationship is staged. Boston Grown, stop, stop, stop. Christy, all gonna go down in flames, and Travis, you will be the song. Cat Keith, she will just end up a crazy cat lady, plus this whole romance is a sham. What do you know? Taylor Jr., Mummy, were you surprised when Daddy asked you to marry him? Taylor, no, I had read about it all in the Daily Mail. Pumpkin Muffins, of course this isn't true. Anything to sell a story and make money. HDMC, now all of this is getting stupid. DM24SDF, that would be a no son, it's too soon if Daddy is a good father. I speak my mind, 14, they have known each other for a minute. Romeo over Romeo, please, please, more Taylor Swift stories, said no one ever. Just gotta say, their chemistry is so awkward it's painful to watch. Score 7-1, what after 3 months? What a load of rubbish. Hunter Sack, let me know once they spent an entire week together. Blutto, thinking of getting married after 3 months. What could go wrong? Well, it would seem that many people do recognise that it's too soon and it's likely to end up being problematic. But it's true to form that a narcissist has compelled such strong feelings in an individual that he is apparently moved to seek permission from his girlfriend's father to marry her. Whether he will propose, we'll wait and see. But based on the information contained in this article, it shows once again the way that the narcissistic dynamic pans out. I'm H.G. Tudor. Thank you for listening.